What's up, everybody? It's your boy L Slack, and you are watching the Vulgar Uplander on the road, of course. I'm back. I'm back to the grind, doing the work shit. Genesis Live was sick as fuck, but it did not come without a little bit of drama before and after Genesis week, all related to my wonderful family. Let me give you the deets on that. I did say a little something, I think, on X about it, or maybe it was Telegram. I don't remember, but it was all bullshit. But yeah. So, long story short, I reached out to my aunt who lives in Las Vegas, and I said, "Hey, aunt, on my free time on Saturday, after all of our stuff, do you want to spend some time together? I haven't seen her in years. Let's get together and hang out." She's like, "Yep, that sounds great. I would love to do that." So on Saturday, after I check out of the hotel, our plan was to spend some time together. So that was all set in place, which was great. So as I'm flying to Las Vegas, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a shuttle that goes from the hotel from the airport to the hotel, and I find out that there's not. Whatever, no big deal. I'll just take an Uber. So, but before I get to that conclusion, I call my aunt and I say, "Hey, aunt, is there a shuttle?" Because she lives there. You know, she's worked at the hotels. She worked at I just won't say it. Anyway, she worked at the hotels for a while. And she's like, "No, they don't have any shuttles, but don't worry, I'll come pick you up." I'm like, you don't have to do that. I'll just get an Uber. No big deal. And she's like, No. You're my nephew. I don't get to see you very often. I'll come pick you up. Don't worry about it. This is what aunts are for. I'm like, cool. All right. Say less. So, fast forward, fucking 4 delays later, and I'm in Las Vegas. It's like 100 degrees outside. I'm standing out there. I'm texting my aunt saying, "Hey, I'm here. Just come pick me up." No answer. I keep trying to get a hold of her. Still no answer. I call her. Still no answer. I wait another 10, 15 minutes. I call back. She answers. I go, "Hey, aunt, what's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing, just hanging out at the house. What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm at the airport." She goes, "Oh, that's good. You in town?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay, so on Saturday," she was talking about Saturday. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, "Yeah, Saturday, like that still looks good, so we'll plan for that." She's like, "Oh, good. How's your family?" I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's what I'm thinking in my head. And then after a little bit, I'm like, I think maybe we got our wires crossed here, because I was under the impression that you were going to come pick me up at the airport today and drop me off at the hotel. She goes, "Oh, no, I can't do that." I'm like, "What do you mean you can't do that?" She goes, "No, I've been drinking. I'm drunk. I can't do that." I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm naturally pissed off because I've missed all of the first meet and greet stuff because my flights got delayed, and then it's fucking 100 degrees. I'm late to all my shit. I just want to get an Uber so I can get to the hotel and get my adventure started here. And before I know it, she starts crying. I didn't even let her know that I was upset. I said, "No, it's fine. No big deal. No big deal. I'll figure it. I'll get an Uber." And she's like, "I'm the worst aunt ever. Blah 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 blah." Now, mind you, I'm not normally this insensitive about these sort of things, and I didn't even let her know that I was frustrated with her. But the alcohol excuse just pisses me off. I've dealt with that too much. So yeah, so she's upset about that. Starts crying. I know my aunt, but not, I know my family, and they're fucking, some of them are interesting people. I'll just say that. She starts crying, telling me how horrible she is and how she's sorry and letting me down, blah, blah, blah. And then out of fucking nowhere, now I haven't talked to my aunt in a couple years. And last time I saw her was probably 3 years ago. Everything was cool. right? We hang out. She was at my house. And she came from Vegas. Everything was cool, right? So she drops on me out of fucking nowhere. I'm dying. I'm like, all right, what? I have cancer and I'm dying, and I just want to do nice things for you guys, and I can't, and I have a problem. I'm like, holy shit. And so now I've just been dropped this massive bomb. Stupid screen. This massive bomb that I'm just like, what in the fuck do I do with this? I don't know if she's telling me the truth. I don't know if she's like trying to fucking like turn this around, or like give me an excuse as to why this has happened. I don't know. So I'm just like, okay. I'm like, well, that's horrible to hear. I'm really sorry to hear that. And she continues on, and she's drunk. So it's like, the last thing I want to do is talk to my drunk aunt who's crying on the phone, telling me about how she's dying and all these terrible things that are happening. I'd rather do that when she's sober, so that way we can have a memorable conversation. So, as insensitive as it is, I'm trying to be supportive while also still trying to get off the damn phone, because I want to get to the hotel and enjoy my trip. 35 or so minutes later, I finally get off the phone with her, and I'm just like, what in the fuck did I just experience, right? I put this out of my mind. I make my way to, this little thing is frozen. Hold on a second. Let's do this little number. That'll fix it. So I make my way to the hotel and like call an Uber and all this stuff. And all that was fine. Had a nice time. Met some real great folks. Right. Genesis week. All that stuff happened. That was a lot of fun. I'll get to that in a little bit. So after all that, on the day that I'm supposed to leave, checking out of the hotel. Now, on Friday night, before I got a little too tipsy, I guess I never really got too tipsy. I just, the vulgar uplanders got to come out and play a little bit in person. You know what I'm saying? So that was fun. But anyway, before I got to a place where, like, I want to make sure that I'm taking care of the things that are important before I just start partying for the rest of the night. So I text my aunt. I say, hey, Aunt, are we still good for Saturday? She's like, yep, we're good for Saturday. What time? I say, I check out of the hotel at 11 o'clock. Pick me up here. We'll go hang out. We'll have a great day. We'll make some memories. We'll talk about things, and everything will be great, right? She's like, okay, that sounds wonderful. Cool. Mission accomplished. I feel pretty good about it. So I go out and have myself a good time with some real great people. And next morning I wake up, I'm a little hungover, a little bit, not too bad. All things considered, what I just did the night before. So I wake up and I get a message from my aunt. And can you imagine? She says, hey, sorry, I don't feel good today. Can't make it. Now, I booked this trip with this Saturday the way I booked it on purpose to spend time with my aunt, because I haven't seen her in years. And then she just nonchalantly was like, yeah, I don't feel good today. I'm just not going to hang out. I'm not going to get you. Okay. Well, fuck me running then. So I spend the rest of the day. There were some silver linings that came out of this, mind you, and I'll get to that in a second. But basically, I'm just like, what the fuck am I going to do for the rest of my day? I've spent most of the money that I brought. So with the understanding I'm spending time with my aunt, and there's not much I'm going to do. Like, I'm not going to go do, a bunch of touristy things. I'm just going to hang out with her and maybe go have lunch or something and hang out at her house and just talk and whatever. So now I'm just like, well, I don't have a ton of money to go, gallivant the town. So I walk to McDonald's and get some food, and I go to the Circus because that just happens to be on the way. And I just fiddle fuck around for a little bit, try to go find some souvenirs for my wife and kids. And then I get back to the hotel. I'm thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go get my luggage. I'm gonna go sit down at the what's that? I can't remember the bar. At the Sahara, um, the Cass bar or whatever. So I sit down there and I'm just like fucking around on my phone for a little bit. I'm like, I got nothing to do. I'm just gonna kill some time. I figure I'll just Uber my way to the airport at like 4 o'clock, and I don't know, just hang out there, I guess. So I'm sitting there, and then after a little bit, Obi-Wan hits me up and was like, "Hey, Vulgar Uplander." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He's like, "You mind if I come hang out?" I said, "Of course not. Please come hang out. I'm bored out of my mind. I would love some company." And so we sit and talk for a few hours, and it was awesome. It was wonderful. Um, what a great guy. So that part was cool. That was the silver lining. We talked and um, had a really great conversation, and I was really grateful for that. So, and then I went to the airport at about 4 o'clock, and I sat there watching my flights get delayed over and over again, and then I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning when I should have been home at like 9. So that sucked. That part sucked bad. Anyway, but with all that being said, overall the trip was awesome. I had a great time at Genesis Live. I met some really, really cool people, had some really great conversations, which I want to shout out right now. So, I met some folks there, that was a real blessing. So let me discuss this real quick. So I brought up this list because I run in and out of internet on my way home, so I wanted to make sure I had it. I want to shout out all the people that specifically made my time at Genesis Live memorable and awesome. First one, X707 OG Killer, another Oregon guy. Dude, him and I kicked it a couple nights. The first night I got there, we met up, and then the second night, that dude's a class act. He's a real OG killer. He's a good dude. I really enjoyed my time hanging out with OG Killa. That was really neat. Glad I got to meet him. Let's see here. KO Ninja. I sat with KO Ninja during the Genesis Live at our table. We had some really good conversations. That is another really cool guy. Seemed like we had very similar things in common. I really, really enjoyed my time sitting and talking with him throughout the day. I can't wait to sit down and chat with him some more and maybe partner up and do some things in the future. I know we had a couple conversations about that. Let's see here. I got to meet Shacklin, which was awesome. She seems like a really sweet lady, very friendly. I know based on my vulgar demeanor, sometimes it can probably be off-putting, but she was very sweet and generous and nice and welcoming. So nothing but love to Shacklin. Let's see here. Meta Danny, thanks for the shout out during the what was it? I think it was the AMA. And thank you for donating the property that you did during my fundraiser. That was really, really cool. I got to chat with you for just a second. And it was really nice to don't do that to me. It was really nice to meet Meta Danny. Let's see here. Who else? Too Stupid to Win came up to me and was like, "Hey, don't think that I forgot about you. I didn't worry about that at all. You're a busy man. You got a lot of, upland stuff to take care of. Don't even trip." But he was very nice. I sat at his table as well. Good guy to talk to. Very friendly. Seemed like just a really, really cool guy. TB125. Got to stand in line with this guy for a little bit and talk. Very nice guy. Seemed like it was a very easy guy to talk to, good conversationalist. Very happy I got to put a face to the name of the infamous TB125. So that was pretty rad. Let's see here. Oh man, is it gonna not let me continue going down my list because I have lost internet? It looks that way. Okay, so let's see here. So, Jin Skrilla was another one that I had a really nice time chatting with. We were hanging out during go-karts a bit, and somehow we lost you during our extracurricular activities. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm sorry that happened because that was not intentional. I don't know how the hell that happened, but we lost track of you, and that was a bummer. But it was cool hanging out with you for the time that I did. It seemed like a real fun guy. Super nice. So really glad I got to meet Jin Skrilla, and the OG Killer. Brown Hype was the man. He got us into this sick little party. Hooked it up on a taxi one night. That dude is legit. Can't wait to chat with that dude again. Very cool guy, generous, nice, very friendly. Me, him, and OG Killa went out and painted the town a little bit before I dipped out because I was like, fuck, I gotta wake up early to go hang out with my aunt, which did not end up happening, which really sucks because I would have just hung out longer. But anyway, that was a bummer, the aunt part. But yeah, Brown Hype, real cool guy. Let's see here. Wolf Warner, met Wolf Warner. That dude is fucking hilarious. Met his wife. What a beautiful couple those two are. Super pleasure to meet Wolf Warner. That was really cool. Let's see here. God, there's more. There's always more. I'm trying to remember. Crap. I had the list because I was going to scroll through them and shout them all out, but now I can't remember all the people. Ah, shit. Oh, man, my microphone. I accidentally hit my microphone. Hold on. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Here we go. Yeah, so, fuck, that sucks. I'll pick it up later when things aren't, when I'm in the internet area. Let's see here. Yeah, so just hanging out with, we'll just make that go away. Hanging out with those folks and getting to have really cool conversations was a lot of fun. Oh, Helly, she was cool. I got to chat with her for a minute. Seems like a really nice, seems like a really nice person based on the limited interaction that I had with her, but was very nice and was very open to having conversations and didn't seem like she was ever bothered. So that was really nice to see. And really the whole Upland team, none of them seemed to have, I mean, they seemed all very friendly and very open to hanging out and talking with people. And it was not like, I never got the sense like any of them were like, oh no, I'm, part of the team, like, don't bother me. It never got that sense. They were all just out there hanging out, treating everybody, nice and with respect. It was really, really cool. SC Kicker, I got to talk with him a little bit too. Not as much as KO Ninja, just because I sat right next to KO Ninja. But I got to chat with him for a little bit, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, gosh darn it, I wish I could remember the rest of the people I got to talk to, but I did get to talk to a lot more than that. But though, at least those ones were some that were pretty impactful while I was there, which was fun. Yeah, so I'm sure by now you guys have seen a lot of the stuff that was, talked about, the AMA and all the other mumbo jumbo that came out that we were talking about that I couldn't remember to tell you all about. But from everything that they did, the thing I was most excited about, and the thing I've been really waiting for, because I think this really pushes Upland, the app itself, to the next level, and I think it's going to help with just like with just a lot of things, right? A lot of the kind of hang-ups that some of the socials inside the game were lacking, is the all the social networking stuff on there, being able to follow and see your followers and get their live feeds and be able to put like links and shit into your live feeds so other people can see you like directly into the game, and you don't have to go anywhere else like that. Oh, sorry, I got a burp or hiccup or something. That is so valuable. You should not have to go somewhere else to get your information. Now you can start pumping information directly into people's feeds, which is just fucking awesome. It just adds more to the first party experience, which is just stellar. I think I love it. I love it. Bravo, Upland, you've done well. You've redeemed yourself in a lot of ways. That because everybody gets grumpy and whatever about certain things, but I'm willing to accept the shit as long as you keep doing good things like you're doing right now with this stuff. So what the hell is going on here? There's this like blinking truck. Batman, I'm gonna slow down just in case something crazy is happening. Is it a tow truck? I don't know, but it's a tow truck. Weird. Anyway, yeah. So I will give it to you. You've done good. You came correct. You're gonna launch fucking Paris, which is cool. I think everybody already kind of knew that, but it's good that you confirmed it. It sounds like Sparklet will launch this summer, which could be anywhere between really fucking soon, but it's probably going to be like late summer, because you also gave the question mark. So I'm sure it all depends on kind of the deals you're working out and all the back end stuff that kind of gets in the way. Like if you've ever bought a house before or sold a house, like there's a million things that could get in the way from between you and closing on your house or selling the house. They're kind of outside of your control. You just have to hope everything kind of goes well, and there aren't these weird little things that happen along the way. So I'm sure something like that, closing a deal with whatever exchange you're going to put it on is probably the biggest hurdle you're dealing with, I would imagine. So, but I don't know. I don't know what it takes to launch a coin, So just a guess, but it was good to see that gave us something that says, hey, we're kind of close. Because I was disappointed at first to say, hey, there's no Sparklet right now, and I was like, well, fuck, man. Like that was kind of like the big thing that I think everybody was anticipating. Like, when is Sparklet happening? And for them to say kind of nothing about it was disappointing. But then they did drop it right at the very end, like, hey, it will be coming this summer, ? Barring that there's no fucking hangups. So cross our fingers and hope that happens. Yeah, today I when I got off of work, I checked my phone, I checked my Upland, as I do now, because it's another social network that I have. I love seeing if I got new updates, just straight to Upland, which, god damn, is fucking awesome. That's the shit that gets me hard, man. That's the shit that, I don't even know how to handle that. Very excited, very happy about that. Just my favorite thing in Upland in a really long fucking time. Anyway, I lost what I was talking about. Oh, that's right. So yeah, then the Spark. I got my Spark, my one Spark from going to Genesis Live for filling out my tasks that I had to do. which were all really fun, easy to do tasks for the most part, which was really cool. So, and then I saw that I got a Bermuda property dropped on my lap for having that little hiccup at the live event. So I was glad that they followed through on that. At first I was like, what the fuck? I didn't mint a property. Somebody hacked my account. And then I saw that. I was like, oh wait, this is just the one that they said they were going to give us. So that was really rad. So yeah, I don't know, man. I had just an awesome time. The dinner was like really fucking good. The dinner was really, really good. The go-karting, that was the most fun I've had in a really long time. I don't know if you caught my X video where I was, I'd say a little inebriated, just a little bit. I was going around just crashing people's conversations and saying hi and, letting people know what the Vulgar Uplander was all about. So that was fun. I had a good time doing that. I'll see if I can somehow rip that video off of X and see if I can put it on YouTube. But then I had to go race for my second time. I had to go race for the first time. So I just cut that video short. But the racing was so much fun. Just being able to hang out with people, kind of let loose a little bit and be competitive. I really wanted to race again because I thought I had a really good time. It's like my fastest lap was, I believe, among some of the top times in general. So anyway, that was really cool. The go-karting was just like the best. It was kind of funny. Some people got fucking hammered, man. Some people got fucking hammered. As you can imagine, just some people just don't know how to handle their alcohol, I guess, and they were fucking out, just fucking puking and passing out and shit. I felt bad, for them, but at the same time, it's like, man, you're really going hard. You're having a good time. Just too bad that you had too much of a good time too fast. So, yeah, Upland really did well, giving out a bunch of planes and giving us go-karts and other random shit. Yeah, it was really neat. So that was well worth it, right? Well worth it. I would strongly advise that anybody who hasn't gone, that wants to go, definitely go. Yeah, it was rad. What else? I think so. It kind of rejuvenated my thoughts around. Let's zoom out. Let's just do some world lookings, so you don't have to just look at one static thing the whole time. It's kind of boring. Here, believe this. I've talked about my tea thing, and I think I figured out how I'm going to do it. I was kind of flirting with the idea. I'm gonna still push forward and keep doing it because there were so many people with so many good ideas at Genesis Live when they had their booths, and I didn't realize like the level that some people were going in Upland. So that was really neat to see some of the things that people got going on, especially the ninjas, man. Ninjas, they got a whole swath of shit that they're working on, which is super encouraging. And I'm just sitting back here like, fuck, man, I need to get my shit together. I need to roll out my NFTs. You know what I'm saying? So I got some ideas. I'm gonna see if I can get AI to generate me some art, and I'll probably look at seriously making it happen here pretty soon. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put a pitch together for some tea companies because I really want to see if I can partner with them versus just straight up buy from them. It'd be so much better if I just was able to get a partner and just give me a small amount that I can make these tea recipes with their help, and then sell it through the metaverse. That would be the best, because then, especially when Sparklet comes out, you can sell it for USD. Can't see my thumb. USD, UPIX, or Sparklet. That would be the shit, right? And then just give them, a portion of it. All they got to do is just give me the tea and maybe some general ideas, maybe help with some of their packaging, and I will do all of the legwork and groundwork to get the tea out into the metaverse and do all the branding stuff. And I'll take care of all the logistics. All I need is a product and something to put it in, and I'll take care of the rest. But as soon as you can start making legits, dude, I think it's going to take off. I'm going to have, if I can get this going the way I want to get it going, with the ideas I have, which I'll share more once I write them all down. And oh man, it just blew up in my mind, all these cool ideas. Seeing what Hyde Park Ninjas have got going on, just was kind of eye-opening to me. I was like, oh my god, like, I can do this thing I've been looking at doing, and I think it will actually work. I think I've improved upon my idea, which I can't wait to share with you guys more once I get it all kind of finalized. I'm pretty stoked about it. So, yeah, more to come on that, my friends. What else? Just this phone, just a smidgen. I don't know. I can't recall what else. Oh, I wonder. Crap. Mic down. Where'd it go? We got a mic down situation here, folks. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, crisis nearly. Well, I mean, crisis averted. It was almost a near catastrophe here. Sorry about that. I dropped I had mount my little clip-on mic on my steering wheel, on my paddle shifters, and I hit it and it fell off. Like an idiot. Well, fuck, now I don't remember what I was going to say. Whatever, moving on. I might have internet back on my phone, so I'm going to see if I can see all my, well, I guess I can see my followers and my following. Let's see if it shows up. Let me go down this list again. Yeah, so I don't got much more to say other than that. Wait, they're back. Okay, let's see if I can go down this list here and see if I can find. What the fuck? Come on, you piece of shit. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay, why do you hate me? Alright, what about this list? Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's my boy Wolf Warner. Dang it. Moving on. This list seems to be working out just fine. But I don't know why the other one kept fucking up. Obi-Wan was another one, but I talked about him. We got to hang out at the Casbah. I met a city pigeon. That was pretty cool. Seems like a pretty stand-up dude. Mr. Alan C. How could I forget Mr. Alan C? What a character that dude is. He was a fun guy to talk to. I really enjoyed his company and harassing him and him harassing me. That made it pretty fun. He was taking pictures of me in the back of my head, and we did a couple little video things together, which was fun. So anyway, yeah, that dude's pretty legit. He seemed like a pretty good guy. So I'd like to chat with him and hang out with him again. That was cool. Let's see here. There's so many people I wanted to talk to. You only get so much time, right? There's only so much socialization you can do and making impacts where you can make impacts. So I look forward to doing this again here soon, or just connecting with people online that I didn't really get to do a whole lot of connecting with in person. Happy MFR, I had a good chat with him. That was cool to meet him. I talked to him mostly at before dinner. We talked for a little bit, and then when we were at the go-karts, we had some fun little conversations. It was cool to meet Happy MFR. Let's see here. I didn't really get a chance to talk to More Cheese. I really wanted to, but it just didn't ever work out in that kind of way. So I hope that in the future we can fix that. Let's see here. There was somebody else that I cannot find. Let's see if I can look at my other list. Oh shit. Will you go further? Okay. Oh yeah, 149819999 had a nice little chat with him on the bus to go to go-karts. That was pretty cool. This dude was wearing like black pants and a black hoodie in Las Vegas. It's like 109 degrees there, and we were on the bus going to go to go-karts. I was like, bro, aren't you hot? He goes, well, I'm from Houston, so I mean, like, yeah, but I'm fine. I was like, god dang, they just make them different in Texas, I guess, because I was sweating my ass off every fucking minute I wasn't in AC. It was hotter than shit, but he was just like, that's cool. So good on you, bro. But he also won a plane, which is pretty rad. He has one of the most forgettable names you can ever imagine. 149819999. Funny little story. He said that because when they drew his name, they're like, I don't know if this is a real person or not, but they're like, no, he's real. He like comes up and so they're like, how did you come up with that name? He goes, well, I didn't think I was gonna be very serious about the game, and then turns out I stuck around, and so that was just the name I got. So like, that's kind of funny. So yeah, he just kept it. Well, I guess you can't really change it, can you? Let's see here. Yeah, there's Jen Skrilla. Boyder and we were talking, but we never got to like talk in person, which is unfortunate. Which I'd like to rectify at some point. Hopefully next year, if we can. Let's see. Is there anybody else that I was chatting with? YK 2012. We had a really great conversation. I almost forgot. We had a really great conversation. So I like sitting and talking about controversial things, and being able to sit and talk with somebody. So, I mean, just to put this, him and I were talking about the Israel and Hamas conflict. That is a pretty controversial topic. I won't get into it much here because this is not what I want this channel to be. But we had a really great conversation about that, and just sharing of information and opinions, and it was so nice to talk to somebody so passionate about their beliefs, and while also not being judgmental, not being pushy, having just like a real honest, legit conversation, being open, and it was awesome. He blew me away. Like, I had really no expectation as to what to expect from YK 2012. I see his videos, and I don't think that does justice to the kind of guy that he is in real life. Now, I don't know him well, but based on our conversation, seems like a guy I could get along with really well. So, shout outs to you, YK 2012. Super legit, super stoked I got to meet you and have that conversation. I look forward to having more conversations. And sorry you didn't win the hackathon, but dude, I love that idea. The hackathon ideas, there were a lot of really cool ones. And I thought YK 2012 was a really good one. Yeah, Obi-Wan, PR, great dude. Glad I got to talk to him for a while. Let's see here. I want to talk to Rodrigo, but I didn't get the opportunity to, unfortunately, which sucked. Let's see here. Lizette was cool. She's just she's cool. I'll just leave it at that. Nothing weird there. I'm just saying, like, we had a fun little chat, and it was cool. What else? I didn't get to meet Uplando like directly, but just seeing that guy in person, and watching him and his interactions with other people were well, he seems like a really cool guy. Seems like a really, really fun guy that I would love to sit down and chat with sometime. I probably should think about getting some guests or something. Just reach out to these people and be like, let's do this. Get on the videos, and let me do some things. Let me talk to you. All right. Jay Sawyer, I had been talking to, but never got to really talk in person, which was a bummer. But we were talking on X prior to Genesis Live, and we just never were able to connect in person, which was a shame. But he got runner up for their hackathon. So was it Nextland? I think Nextland is the name of their game, which I thought looked pretty cool. Yeah. So let's see. What else? Is that everybody? That's all I got on this list. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? I think that's it. All right. Yeah, I think that covers majority of the people I was checking in with, or that I got to spend time with, and all that. Anyway, so yeah, overall, a really great time. I didn't get to talk to as many people as I wanted to, but I think everybody would probably say that to some degree, just because there's just so much going on, and your time is just kind of packed, except for the meet and greet, which I didn't get to. I wish I did, because I could have met a bunch of different people then, but I missed the meet and greet, and then I got to Las Vegas late, and then yeah, that was a bummer. But I did get to, you know, chit chat with people during my session where I was bombarding people on X, so that was fun. I'll find that video posted somewhere. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. This video's gone a little bit long, and I got this congestion still creeping up on me. But yeah, love Genesis Live. Pretty stoked about it. I'm very happy with the direction that Upland is going. Yeah, I think it's just gonna keep improving from here, and yeah, Genesis Live really just rejuvenated my passion for the game and for the metaverse, and all the things. So yeah, look forward to doing it again. Anyway, I'll let you guys get out of here and stop watching my ugly ass. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will check you later.